All right, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. Ooh, 9/9, September 9th.
Must be a lucky day.
9 is my favorite number, if you didn't know that. What's your favorite number?
11.
11,
Mhm.
9.
I have to wait until November for my doubles, but it's okay. All right, let's get started with our morning message today.
Okay, daily focus and reminders. Healthy snacks and water breaks.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of your classrooms, and I hear your teachers reminding you that, because just like when you're in class, you want to try your best not to go to the bathroom except at your designated times. Now, if it's an emergency, it's an emergency, and we understand, but it's also very tempting when your bathroom is right there in your home.
Yes.
Okay? So, your breaks, and some of you have them different. Some of you have really large breaks in between. Some of you have shorter breaks in between.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your teacher has the expectation for you, please make sure that you use the restroom and you get a drink of water and you eat healthy snacks.
Because those snacks go straight to your brain. They power your brain. So I know, Miss Beller, I am a junk food junkie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard for me, especially when I'm at home, to make sure that I'm eating healthy snacks, because I just go and I open my pantry or open my fridge and I'm like, bag of chips. Sounds great.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if I'm at school, I know I plan a little bit better. I try to have a yogurt or a piece of fruit, something like that. So kind of try to, I don't know, maybe pick out your snack in the morning before you hop on your call, so you know that that's what you want and you're not like Mrs. Andrews and just go shopping in your pantry for whatever looks good at the moment. Because healthy food is brain food.
It is brain food.
Mm-hmm.
And really try your best to eat your snacks in the time that your teacher's allowed you to eat your snacks. Sometimes 5 minutes maybe isn't enough time and you're finishing up, but what we don't want happening is, sometimes I'm seeing a little bit of it too, jumping into classrooms, is, your teacher's teaching a lesson and you guys are participating, and then some people are eating. And so, just like in a normal classroom, if it isn't designated snack time, your teacher wouldn't let you get a snack out and just start eating. So remember, your space is your classroom.
Yes.
So the rules still apply.
And I did appreciate when I've been subbing the last couple of days, our friends will take their snack, like they will leave their computer, and I know that's part of the break too. You want to get up and you want to move, but they're making sure they're not eating or drinking their water right next to their Chromebook. And I so appreciate that, because I can tell you guys are really respecting your space and the shared and the borrowed resources that we've given you. So thank you for that. Keep up that great work. Take that break, move yourself somewhere else to go take a walk, eat a banana while you're at it, and then come back. So good job.
No birthdays.
On such a special 9/9 day.
I know. It's okay.
All right, well, we'll just move on.
Okay,
but we will celebrate this moment in history. So today is September 9th, and we want to take it on back to the year 2003.
It's a long time ago.
It doesn't seem like that long ago. For some of us, it just seems just like a blip in the radar. Most of you weren't even born. I don't even know. So most of you, this isn't going to make any sense, but we'll go with it anyway. So September 9th, 2003, this little thing had just come out called iTunes. Many of you are probably aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably buy your movies and your games and your music.
Going way back.
Way back.
The iPod.
Yes.
Which used to be like this big.
Like the cell phones that used to be this big. You couldn't get it on your cell phone when it was this big. So anyway, iTunes launched in the year 2003, but on this date, 4 months after the launch of it, they sold, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Their 10 millionth song. 10 million songs in 4 months.
Yeah.
And songs were 99 cents.
You had to buy them,
Yeah, you had to buy them, which you still do.
Mm-hmm.
But 10 million songs in 4 months. And the reason why this is so important is because during this time there was a lot of illegal downloading of music, and so musical artists weren't getting paid and things like that. So they were able to find a way to sell music to people at a discounted price, or a price people could afford, while still doing it in a legal way that people wanted to access.
And it actually changed our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, the beginning of the iPod and iTunes is what brought on Pandora, Amazon Music,
Spotify,
all of these at your fingertips music, because before you had to buy a CD. We're going way back when I was a kid.
A cassette
tape. And I have another thing for you to do. Another goal is to figure out what a cassette tape is. And Mrs. Andrews will not be mad. No.
I know what a cassette tape is.
But she will not be mad if you try to look up what maybe a cassette tape is.
Oh, yes.
On the
GoGuardian. I will not flag you.
Can take you can see what it looks like.
You can also ask your parents why, when you have a cassette, you also need to have a pencil handy. I'm sure they'll be able to answer that question.
They might not even know what a CD is at this point.
I don't know.
All right.
So there's your moment in history and a little history lesson.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
A lot has changed. So thank you, Apple and iTunes, for that, because now we have music at our fingertips and we don't need a cassette and a pencil. Yeah. Look into that later. So going with our goal today, it is Wellness Wednesday, which means Miss Jones, our wonderful school psychologist, has provided us with some activities for you guys to do.
And it fits right in with our history.
It's perfect because we're talking about
music appreciation.
Music appreciation.
Is it okay if I take it?
Yeah, go for it.
And this is a reason, too, why we love to have the dance parties on Fridays. And we encourage you always to be. A lot of your teachers, now virtually they haven't been able to, but a lot of your teachers like to play music in the classroom. It's another easy way to focus your thoughts on one task in the present rather than stressful events that may be approaching or the anxiety associated with things. I mean, we have a lot of anxiety going on right now, right? A lot of anxiety with the coronavirus and just what's going on in our world. And I understand, and music is just such a wonderful way to calm yourself and escape that. But you know what else music, it calms you, but it also kind of brings you to different places. Like you can feel happy in some music. You can feel maybe sad because you need to feel sad, right? So it can help you improve your coping skills. So here are two skills that she kind of wants us to work on, and that is trying with calming music first, right? So put on a calm piece of music and see how many different instruments you can hear. I know you've done that with Mr. Dressler as well, okay? And especially those of you that are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, you could do a way better job than me probably identifying, is that a string, is that a brass, is that what instrument is that? And then what else is you can discuss with your parents, or they can discuss with you what instruments you heard. Yeah, right?
So it's a great way for you to connect with your parents too. And so Miss Jones did talk about like calming music.
Yeah.
You can really listen to anything too. I mean,
happy music calms me too, though.
One of my ways to calm down, especially after a long day at work, is to, when I drive home, I play my music way too loud in my car. So if any of you see Mrs. Andrews driving around West Sacramento looking like a crazy woman, just keep going, okay? But yeah, just you kind of escape into your music, and that's just what you feel in that moment.
And it helps you get your energy out. Yeah. And then you're able to refocus again, especially when you're stuck inside all the time. Yeah. Like Mrs. Andrews said, it's going to be hot again. So find those ways to... Our family loved to have dance parties, too. Come up with moves at home. Yep. So.
All right, guys. Well, that is your Wellness Wednesday update, which means tomorrow's Thursday. We're already halfway done with the week. Boom. Short week, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's kind of nice. So we're going to ask you to join us for How Long Coyotes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow! See you tomorrow.
Bye.